Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter. Boom, 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 review stuff. And today, we are doing a very technical review over here. This is basically a technical review channel. No, but we are gonna review something technological over here today, We are going to review my new YouTube camera, and that is the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. Now let me tell you a little story, okay. So, I'm currently filming on my Canon G7X Mark II, okay? And previous to that, I had a Canon G7X Mark II. And then before that, I had a Sony Alpha 5000, and before that, I had a Sony Alpha 5000. So, the previous two cameras that I had, one I only had for like the two Canons I had. Well, the one I'm using right now. What happened with that was I was changing the battery and it slipped from my hand. Let me just tell you, this thing has been to hell and back. I swear by the Canon, okay? I use it to vlog every night. I vlog up to like an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes on it. It never overheats. Like the Sony Alpha 5000 overheated all the time. It never overheats. It goes on forever. I just changed the batteries out, but it fell on the floor. So the screen, and I'm gonna show you this in just a second because you can't see it on here. The screen goes up, so it makes a perfect vlogging camera. So if you've ever wanted to start a vlog, or if you know somebody that wants to start a vlog, this is a perfect vlogging camera. I will tell you though, you don't have to have a vlogging camera. You don't have to have a camera to start YouTube. You literally can just use your phone. The problem for me is, and let me show you this, is that when I am recording something though, so here I am recording on my phone. I never like know where to look. So like, for example, here, let's turn it around. Like if I'm looking at it, like right now when I'm looking at it, it shows me like I'm looking at the camera, but it looks like I'm looking over here. So then if you're gonna look at it to see, have it be like right, so if I'm gonna be talking to you, it has to be like right there. I have to look to the side. And so it feels really weird. Here, I'll show you. So this is what it looks like when I'm looking straight at the phone. But if I want everybody to think that I'm looking right at you, this is how I have to look. I have to look to the left of the phone. It makes no sense. Okay, now let's watch it back. Are you ready? This will be so exciting. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. So this is what it looks like when I'm looking straight at the phone. Okay, but hold on, Peter. You're gonna do demonstrations. Oh, my Lord, who is calling me? Delete. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. How do I do this? Are you kidding me? I'm trying to be so technological, it won't let me. Well, here. Oh my God. So this is what it looks like when I'm looking straight at the phone. But if I want everybody to think that I'm looking right at you, this is how I have to look. I have to look to the left of the phone. It makes no sense. So it's real frustrating, okay? So it makes it easier for me to have a vlogging camera, but I want a camera that's really small, that I can go in and I can carry around with me. And I actually think that I originally saw Joey Graceffa use this camera. I think he was in Tokyo, and he did this video where he was like showing Tokyo, and he was going around, and I think this was his vlogging camera. And then I talked to some other YouTubers, and a lot of YouTubers use this camera, and so I was like, if I'm gonna be a YouTuber of the world, I have to have this camera. Now, I will tell you that when I originally bought this camera, I think it was on sale, the Mark II was on sale for like $5 something. When I went to Best Buy just last week, because I broke my camera, and I was like, I've got to have another camera because I don't want to take it on a trip and then have it completely fall apart, because the back won't close all the way either on the camera that I'm using right now. But I'm going to keep on using it as long as I can so I can have two cameras. But I don't want it to be the camera that I take on my trip, because if something breaks, then I'm left without a camera completely, and then I have to film videos on a phone, and we already know what that's like, right? Hold on a second, I need some of my coffee. So, I was like, I'm going to go buy another camera. And I saw that they had the Mark III. So I was talking to the guy, and I kind of did like my research, standing there and reading articles and whatever, and basically the difference is just that it's better quality video, better high definition, and so for you, my audience, I purchased the more expensive camera. So this camera is $7.99. It retails at $7.99 at Best Buy. The other camera is $5.99, the Mark II, and the Mark I is like $3.49, I think, something like that. So this is what it looks like when you purchase it. I literally just brought it home and put it on the counter, and I haven't opened it or anything. The guy was like, do you have any memory cards? I was like, do I have memory cards? I keep them in this little butter dish right here. And my dog Tucker gets on here. Oh, you can probably see this one. No, this isn't one of them. But he gets on here and he like chews on them like that, and then they have bite marks on them. Okay, so let's open this. He heard his name and he came running. Didn't you, Tucker? Okay. Save your directions, I will tell you, always do that. So, first and foremost, this is the battery charger. This is what it looks like with all three of the cameras. But I have one now, like for my other two cameras, I have one. Oh, this is what happened. So, with the second camera that I bought, the first or the second camera I bought, like I got it home and like a week later it broke, and Best Buy took it back. No questions asked. They were fantastic. Sony, let me tell you what they wanted me to do. I would have had to have sent my camera in to Sony. I don't ever want another Sony camera as long as I live. I would have had to have sent my camera in. They would have had it for 10 days, fixed it, and then sent it back. And if they couldn't fix it, then they would have replaced it. I'm like, I have to have my camera. What am I supposed to do? Well, you can go buy another camera. I said, I'm not going to buy another camera if you're going to replace it. So I went back to Best Buy. Well, I don't think I bought that one at Best Buy. I may have, I don't know. But anyway, by that point, I had had it for too long anyway. But I went right back to Best Buy with this Canon, and they were like, yeah, sure, we'll just replace it for you. So anyway, here's what the battery charger looks like. It's real simple. Here, I'll show you what you do. Here's the battery. You just plug it into a plug-in thing, and then you just... I literally, every night when I come home from vlogging, I just come, well, I have it upside down like this in my kitchen. I literally come home and I take the battery out of the camera and I just slip it in there, and then the next day it's charged. And I always am like trying to constantly replace those. So then there's that. There's a little cord. I don't need the cord. Okay. Clean up as you go. Clean up as you go. All the instructions and everything on here. Don't forget to read all that in your manuals and register your camera and all that. So this is, oh, look at it, it's so pretty. It looks exactly like the other one. Does it look exactly like it? Well, interestingly enough, Canon zoom lens, 4.2.5, 8.8. I'm looking at everything on it. Yeah, everything is exactly the same. But it says G7X, it just says G7X down here, and on the camera I'm using it says G7X up there. So let's see if the back is different. So this is what it looks like. It's really nice, isn't it? And this is why it makes such a perfect vlogging camera. Is that not gorgeous? So what you do is, you just like turn it on and then you film yourself like this. Now let me tell you, there's little screws in here. Now what I have had to do with this, a camera that has gone through hell and back that I'm using right now, I had to go and buy, well, you know, like the screwdrivers for glasses, and then I go in there and I tighten them up from time to time, and it works perfectly. I mean, I literally, this camera that I have, like, I mean, it has fallen on the ground, it has slid across the car, I've left it places. I mean, it has gone through so much, and it is fantastic. I'm really kind of sad that I had to buy another camera, honestly. So, I think, okay, I'm gonna use the battery that I have in the kitchen to show this, so hold on a second, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I can't believe that I already have my battery charged because I've been filming videos left and right. So what you do is you take the bottom here. It's right here. It's really, really simple. Now listen, I am not a technological person at all, so if you can figure out this camera, if I can figure out this camera, you can figure out this camera. And I know it's a pricey camera. I totally understand that. But if you're looking like if you're on YouTube and you're looking to upgrade your camera or something like that, this is a great camera to upgrade to. But you don't have to get the 3. You could get the 1. You could get the 2. And they're reasonable cameras. I mean, I think $350 for the 1, I think is really, really reasonable. And there's a lot of cameras out there. I mean, I have had friends of mine that are YouTubers that literally spend thousands of dollars on cameras, and I'm like, why? Like, I would be afraid I would break it, right? So, here's what you do is you open this in the bottom, right here. It's real simple. You open it, and then it opens like that. And you put the battery in this part right here. And it has a little latch that just like holds it in there. I could do this in the dark because you can feel it. See, it like sticks in. Do you see that? There, it's in there. But then you just pull that. Super easy. Okay. And then you take your memory card, right, like this, and you just push it down. And it's like on a spring mechanism. So, see, it comes out real easy. That's why I'm constantly breaking stuff. Okay, and then you just close it. And then this is what happens. Are you ready? And then you just have to set up everything underneath here and, you know, all that kind of stuff. What is the time zone today? I don't even, it says London. I don't know what the time zone is. Zone. I'm gonna probably set this later. But anyway, and then you can do all kinds of stuff. Here, I'll show you. So we're just gonna, here it is. Cards right, project switch is set to lock. Oh, you know what? I think this might be a memory card that's broken. It is. So I can't use this memory card and the other two are being used right now. So this memory card is broken because the thing slid off of that. I mean to get rid of that anyway. So anyway, what you would do is you would just record it and then you take the memory card out and you can upload it into your computer that way. And you can do other stuff. The other thing is, like the camera that I am filming on right now is on a little tripod, so you can see in the bottom here, it fits onto a tripod, which is fantastic. It has a thing that you can focus it on the side over here that you can go in and you can go out. I'm trying to think of what else. It's really easy to turn around and just like turn on the camera. Like look, I already know. This is where you start. This is the, I don't even have to look. This is where you start it, but you can go through and you can delete it and all this kind of stuff. It's super, super easy, you guys. I give this camera a 5 out of 5. I'm actually really excited to see though, because when I was talking to the guy, he was like, yeah, the quality of this, it seems a little bit like this compared to this. No, it's kind of the same, but this feels rubberier, like it's easier to hold on to, which trust me, I need because I dropped the camera. So if it's easier to hold on to, that would be great for me. So yeah. Oh, the other thing is the flash is right here. It comes up if you want the flash. So, and you can take pictures with this. This isn't just for video. You can take pictures with this too. Yeah, and it's fantastic. And the battery, I would say, lasts for about like an hour and 15 minutes. And I know that because I film straight through in my vlogs. So I think it's a great camera. You can see you can hold it like this. I've walked through airports, malls, anywhere with it. It fits really easily in your bag. You can see it's super small. It's a great camera. I love this camera. So anyway, if you're looking for a camera, check this out. I will link it at Best Buy below. And yeah, so anyway, let me know what you guys think. If you guys use a better camera, I'm totally open to suggestions. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.